Today on Morning Meditations, I'm going to continue to talk about our spiritual armor, specifically our gospel boots.
This is Morning Meditations with me, Pastor Ryan Hayden of Bible Baptist Church. To hear more or find out more about our church, visit BibleBaptistMattoon.org.
I love to hike. My kids and I hike around Lake Charleston, the closest we have to a hike, at least once a week. Whenever we're near mountains, we make sure to get some time to climb them. Now, most of the time when I hike, I don't wear my light running shoes. I wear boots with heavy soles. The boots might slow me down, but they give me traction and a solid footing. If I need to work on the roof or in the yard, I'm probably going to wear the same boots for the same reason. I need traction and a solid foundation. I'm going through our spiritual armor, and I've already talked about the belt of truth and the breastplate of righteousness. And today I want to talk about the next item which Paul gives us in Ephesians 6:15. It says, "And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace." Roman soldiers were issued a kind of thick-soled war boots with studs in the bottom of them. Whether they were marching up a hillside or doing hand-to-hand combat in an open, muddy field, they needed the traction that these boots provided. If you've ever tried to play soccer in slick shoes on wet grass, you know what I'm talking about. Their shoes were really the foundation of their whole armor. Without the preparation of that strong foundation, the rest of their armor wasn't going to do them much good. And they were just going to slip and slide all over the place. The Christian's foundation, our traction, comes from the gospel of peace. That's the good news that Jesus died for us and took our sin away and gave us his righteousness and made us his children. It's the good news that this doesn't depend on our righteousness, but on Christ's work on Calvary. This good news gives us peace with God. We don't have to worry about God's wrath anymore. Our relationship with him is restored. But it also brings us the peace of God, the ability to make it through life's struggles with a God-given sense of peace. If we don't understand the gospel and put our full weight on it, we're going to be slipping around all the time. But when we rest our hearts and minds on what God has done for us, on the peace that we have through Christ, it gives us a sure footing to fight life's battles.